Hey y'all, Scott Smith here. Happy St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, 2016. I'm showing you this because it is a comp for when I'm getting ready to drive up to here. This house right here is located at 1917 East 38th Street. 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,784 feet, and it sold recently for $435,000. And it was a remodel, and you can, look at that slab. Anyway, I visited that house, and anyway, it's a comp. It's not what I'm suggesting we build or something like it, but it is a comp. It's nearby and sold recently, so it's relevant. Here is our subject neighborhood. We are just north of Manorwood, just south of Mueller, the Mueller development, and real near Airport Boulevard. So we're in 78723 zip code, and this area is kind of a hidden little gem. There's a triangular shaped plot of land with, I don't know, maybe 7,500 homes on it, and it's been left alone for to a large degree. This is our subject property. We're at 3705 Manorwood. I have walked this. I've been on this project for over a year. Nothing really to be concerned with tree wise. We've got a nice sized pallet here. That lot's 53 feet wide. It's also 130 feet deep, and I'll go over some numbers with you on what that means here. Okay, so here's the back of my envelope. 53 by 130 at the front, 52 feet wide at the back, yields 13,650 feet. I divide that by 2 to get an average of 6825. That's what I think the size of this lot is, approximately. It's going to differ, but approximately. I take that times our 0.4, that's our FAR. That's how much we can build here. I take 15% of the 6825. That's 1,023. I believe that's how big you can build a back house here. Put in the balance of the FAR in the front. That's 1,707 feet of buildable space. I'm gonna say that that's gonna sell for something about like 300 and 450. Could be a little higher, could be a little less. That's what experience is showing me. I'm also showing you about 125 a foot. So our build cost would be around $340,000. 125 would include your architectural, your taps, all that kind of stuff as well. So anyway, we're very near Mueller, and I'm going to drive you up there here as we speak, and then I'm going to come back and walk and talk this property with you. So on this same block, we have a very well-known spot called Contigo. And Contigo is a indoor-outdoor bar grill, very hip spot for the Mueller crowd to hang out in. And we'll talk more about Mueller. But Mueller essentially is where Austin's old airport used to be, and there it is right across the street. Our old airport used to be there. They have redone it into a very green little town of its own almost. They've got grocery stores. The best of everything is in there. So that's Mueller. And to be able to be close to Mueller, to live in Mueller takes a good bit of money. To be close to Mueller would also be beautiful. And that's what I'm offering you today, is the opportunity to be close to Mueller. So you have all the benefits that come from that spot. Here's Contigo. And we're going to use their spot to turn around. Contigo has a very active evening group of young professionals and folks that like to come in here and cool off, heat up, whatever they do. If you hit Contigo up on social media, you can't see it, it's kind of overcast today. If you hit that up, you'll see what Contigo's all about and why you might want to be involved. So we're here on Anchor Street. It is the southern border of Mueller. We're going to take the left here on Manorwood. Directly ahead of us is Airport Boulevard. See a nice little remodel here. These folks have been dilly-dallying around with improving their property since I've been coming over. Painted door, yada yada. Here's one that is in remodel, add-on. I know they didn't just demolish this house, but here's one group that's rebuilding over here, and that product doesn't have a whole lot of fizz to me. I think we can do better. No, we can do better. On the northern border of Mueller, we have a fascinating, been there, almost done with that story that I can share with you. Tune in for another video on our hybrid house that's part traditional build and part containers. And so here we are back at our subject property. I'm going to walk it with you. This video is an introductory one, so it's a little longer than most. I like to keep them short and sweet, but there's stuff you all need to see here. I'm going to show it to you. As you can tell, I don't spend any money on video editing. Time is of the essence, and hold on. Okay, we're back. We're gonna go ahead and walk through here now. So again, they were 53 wide. Here's a cutout. Ingress and egress would happen right here, the way it currently is anyway. And you can see there is just a bunch of stuff here at this house. I won't tell you the whole story, but anyway, trees in the front yard to deal with. There are none. There are trees here, but not protected in variety or size. Everybody always says they want to be a realtor, right? Welcome to my world. The way I like to say it is, everybody wants to be a lion until it's time to do lion shit. Well, I'm not doing some lion shit today. Wanted you to be back here so you could see, tree-wise, there's one big tree back here in the back. It's not going to be anywhere where it's a hindrance to what we're doing. So please be aware of the palette, but essentially we tear this down and we start with just scratch, kind of like taking an eraser to a blackboard. We start over, and that's one of my favorite parts of the job, actually, is trying to envision and forecast what a highest and best use would be for a property. And I do that by visiting the high dollar new constructions and remodels in the neighborhoods, and happy to provide some insights to what I find there too. Otherwise, worth noting, behind us or to the right of us, which we're looking south, there's an old apartments. I would say we probably, it would be nice to come in with a driveway here, taking us to a back house, and then split off and come to a front house here. Put up a real tall fence on this border, eliminating the concern that you have to the right here. People will put up with quite a bit in terms of what's next door to live in areas like this. Half a block away, this is Manorwood, so you make a right, you're downtown in just a handful of minutes. 2 handfuls. I'm sorry, you can't do it in less than 5, I doubt. Unless you drive real fast, it's close. So, Scott Smith, your East Austin Realty expert, 512-740-0324. Happy to help you. Have a good day.